Phone thing again today. Oh man. All right, I think I've got everything going here. You guys doing all right? So this is my last live, at least until Christmas and all that. Now the day after Christmas, on the 26th, I'm going to pick up the RAM bouncers from Addictive RC. So I get those. I might be able to do. I won't be home, but I might be able to do just a little bit of a live stream just to show the bouncers. So Sergeant, what's up? What's up, dude? Chainsaw, what's happening? Hopefully everybody is hearing me. I got the microphone running, hopefully. Let me know if you guys are hearing me. All right. My hair is actually getting longer to where I can actually pull it back. All right, Aaron Moore, what's up? Slow, what's up? Love everything with four wheels. What's up, Brandon? Yes, everybody's welcome to come to Cherokee Rock Village, buddy. It is open invite. And what he's talking about is Saturday, the meet and greet. I didn't call it a meet and greet because I don't feel I'm ready, to do a meet and greet like I'm somebody special. But it's basically what it's going to be. So yeah, it's all open. You guys come on out. Let's do some crawling. You might find yourself on YouTube. Cherry Pit, what's up? Travis, Sleek, Aaron, what's your opinion on a new X Max? You mean the new special edition? Not worth it. I'm sorry, it's just not worth it. Um, no skullet time. What's up, Castro? Endo's gotta send my Mamba X to Castle for some maintenance. That can be anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks. And if you're sending it right now during the holidays, it might be longer. What's up, Carrie? Meet and crawl. There we go. Red and eyes. No. I just got the chance to slick it back a little bit. Major Roads, Merry Christmas to you, buddy. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Needle Juice, what's up? Eli, still making it. What do you think of tracks? Yeah, the sleek hobbies. Yeah. I saw one guy comment about, oh, it's aluminum that's going to bend, is this and that. They don't have a clue what's going on here. It's okay to use aluminum on a basher so long as you have a place to give. And the arms are still plastic, the arms are still going to give. Every place that Trax has used aluminum on the X Max and the XRT is a great place. It's the same thing I do to mine. But some people, is it worth it? No, it's not. I don't. Is it disappeared from Google Maps, Exoplex? I haven't messed with anything, so. What's up, Charles Pope? Hey, buddy. Quit off-roading your tractor. Oh yeah, you saw that. Man, I shouldn't have went back there. And I had to do a voiceover for the whole thing because of the way it turned out. But at least I got it out. It was only temporarily stuck. Marcus Landry, what's up? The rainstorm. Well, I didn't lose any power. I had a tree leaning and that did go down, but it went down the proper direction that I don't have to mess with. But other than that, everything went good. Osborne RC. The better aftermarket upgrades. Okay, I haven't seen his yet. Everyone smash the like button. Hey, Castro, yes sir. I'll probably send it in January then. Okay. Mir, what's up? I'm making my Machete 8S. What do you think the best system to use? 8S? Well, you got your choice. The Max 5 G2s are pretty nice. Castle is still pretty darn awesome when it comes to raw power, getting power to the ground for that stuff. So Castle isn't a bad choice either on that one, honestly. Wait, you can send your Castles to be fixed. Yes, there's usually like a fee, like $75 fee or something like that. Then you got to weigh. I think they can repair or replace or something like that for 75, I believe, unless they've changed that policy. Typically, if I blow up an ESC, it's on me. It's something I did. Not like the guy that actually did legit send. Oh, that's what my gosh sent out. The guy actually did send the ESC back. He blew up 4 ESCs in his crawler. I do not want to refund this guy, but I'm going to because I know how the internet works. But it's this guy's own stupidity that's doing this. But I'll leave it at that. No more ranting on that one. That's the business, right? Good evening. What's up, Nick? Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, sir. Where are we at? 71 of you awesome guys. Man, you guys are on it tonight. I do got to show you guys something. So this is a project that I'm going to be building soon. The chassis is on its way. You guys know that Power Hobby chassis, the forward mount and all that? I've got one of those coming because I want to try this right here. Vidavant SEX10 Pro front end. All right. SX10 Pro front end. Vanquish F10 rear end. The reason for the F10, this is the metal housing. You can flip the gears. Notice it's a low pinion, not a high pinion. That way the rotations are correct. So I'm going to attempt to build what I may call the ultimate mullet. So not sure what I'm going to call it yet, name it, but it's going to be something awesome. But yeah, these right here are the axles. I'm still not even sure what transmission I'm going to use. I have a 2 low in there. The issue is just these axles as they are geared right now, it'll give me a 40% overdrive or 40% underdrive depending on how you look at it. So I don't think I want any more or any less. So I got to do a transmission with just normal simple outputs, which will be light in the chassis. So we'll have to see how that works out. But yeah, I don't need anything major in the chassis for this. But I did make some progress. I got some parts in today. So you guys know about the twin I-beam, right? Well, I finally got to start mine. And this is where I'm at with this. You ready for this? This is my twin I-beam truck. Obviously, I got to do some work on the front to finish that up. But the rear is this. Now, these are just the Power Hobby pins. They're just here to put them on here. But I got rift lower arms on it and LMT upper arms. I had to make the brackets for the top links. You can see they're close to level, which is what I want. I want the rear end to kind of squat a little bit. I don't want it to jack and pull down. But there's no transmission. Just a 1/8 scale motor hooked to a drop shaft. I'm thinking 2S is where it's going to be at for this thing. But trying to build this off of, or trying to build this from scratch and not having an SEX2 to build off of is kind of a pain because you can't find parts. I got to make this right here work. Hopefully I can, but that is what it's going to be. Should be pretty good. Now this is a TRX4 rear axle, so I can lock and unlock it as needed. Should be pretty darn awesome, man. At least I'm hoping it will. I have a race truggy body I'm going to use for it. Is the carbon assault body longer than SMT or LMT? It might be a little bit, yeah. I can always smell Castle. And yes, you see Mullet, yeah. Just bought my tickets, nice. The mullet, you better get some Rogaine. See, I'm thinking about trying to find a mullet wig because I'm not going to like do a mullet. No, it's not long enough. But anyways, that's gonna be something. Wondering where you're gonna do. Wondering if you're gonna do any more mods or upgrades to the SEX10 3 CJ7. I actually have a couple more videos. I believe there's 1 or 2 that are for members. I got to look at that. But just tires and stuff like that. I don't really want to modify it too much. Kasiri, what's the history behind the name Exocaged? Well, the name Exocaged is kind of one dumb name. But it happened years ago when I was in the real off-roading. And I was looking for a name that nobody would think of and all that. And my truck at the time had a full Exocage on it. So that's where Exocaged came from. It came from a real truck years ago that I used to drive and just have a lot of fun in. So that's where the name came from. It's a stupid name. It really is. But it seems to be okay. I'm going with it, right? Looking for SCXN donor chassis. Want to do a beam build. Yeah, I just got the towers in today. I had to order them off of Amazon. But I got the Proline shocks and everything. I just got this. I just put this together like 3 minutes before the live. So hopefully I'll have enough to get the front end done tonight and at least have it sitting on tires. I think I'm going to need a little more shock work though. I mean, it's got enough travel maybe for what this is supposed to be. But I've also got to figure a rear sway bar on this. It's going to have a rear sway bar. Play with the nitro again. I actually have the nitro fuel to do that. 7-7, you're looking for rails. Oh, there you go. Brian Banks might have you hooked up. What did Kasiri? Apparently I'm missing some messages here. Sorry about that. All right. What's up, Demon Toy? Brian Banks. Yeah, sound like a metal band. Well, I mean, I've never heard of a metal band or anything Exocaged other than I think you got Exotech and all that. They make great products and stuff like that, but that's about it. I'm in the metal too. Really, Bronco versus CJ7 would be a cool video. I've got both of them, but the CJ7 is actually modified more than that Bronco is at this point, just with the Vidavon axle housings. I'm not even sure what I've got in there in the Bronco for motor. What's up, Swifty? Carrie, yep, lad. If my class 2 has an ECC numbered sticker on it, since I ran it at the CRV event this year, can I run the same truck for the same event in 2024? I don't know. I don't run the ECC. I'm planning to go to it though. I don't know their rules, buddy. I don't know. Still do some British and French YouTube 18 bands. I came back with this name. Yeah. I got you, American. Yeah, get the nitro going again. Let's see you tune it. I can't tune that thing, man. Because Siri, what are your thoughts on the Creighton 8S versus the XRT? That somehow picked up my I said your name and my phone picked up on that. Started talking to me. All right, the Creighton 8S for the XRT and the Creighton 6S versus the Sledge. I want one of those, but I can't decide. Well, I'm going to tell you, the Creighton 6S and the Sledge are a lot easier to handle. They take one battery versus two. They are plenty fast enough, and you'll have such a blast with them. As far as the Creighton 8S versus the XRT, I would take the XRT, honestly. In fact, I'm not sure if it'll go up tomorrow or not, but I have a video of the XRT where I drove it like, if you're a channel member, hopefully you saw this. But I drove the XRT yesterday, and I drove it like a maniac. I just kind of drove it like, you know how when you just drive something, you're like, I don't want it anymore, just bash it. Well, I did. I've done some pretty cool stuff with it too. I got some great wall rides, man. Great wall rides. Yeah, Exotech makes axles and bell cranks and all kinds of stuff, man. I think I've got the rear axles on my Bandit. See what you do with the DSM Red Cat chassis. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be here tomorrow or not. I guess I got to message Rob to see if he got it shipped out. What was that free anime site you mentioned? Man, James, you remember that? That was, let me see, what was that? That was, all right, come on, get out of there. Let me see. It was Watch Cartoons. That right there. So that's it right there. Watch Cartoon, man. They got everything from anime, American cartoons, Family Guy, American Dad, all of them in there. Dude, lad, I'm telling you what, the VRD is the only one to make that ledge going up fall time as well. The only one to make that. I think my XRT, I think the center shaft has got a little bit of a bend in it from that big old flat landing. I took it straight up the big jump, and it landed perfectly flat. I think I bent that shaft just a little bit, because if you notice, it sounded a little bit different. Release the UDR of the new library. Okay, so they're going to refresh the UDR. That's pretty good. What's up, Andrew? Tim, man, someone broke into my shed and wiped all my art. No, dude. Tim, do you have any cameras or anything? Dude, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. Dude, that sucks. Isaac, yeah, pretty much. Bulldog, what's up? Crazy SMT. I you sent me some pictures of that, Andrew. I glanced at them real quick, but I was outside on the tractor at that time. Jim's, yes. Let's see what's up. What about the Creighton 6S versus the Sledge? Kind of mixed feelings on that one. If you're going to race it, I would go the Creighton 6S. It's more nimble. Now, it's quicker. I've done a couple of different videos of those on my dirt track out here. But out here, when we do our racing, man, sledges outnumber the Creightons like 9-1. So, and there are some really fast sledges out here. Really fast sledges. What's up, Joe? They released a new XMAX. Yep, I saw that. Mitchell, what's up, buddy? The Vanquish stream earlier confirmed the return of the Phoenix kits. Cool deal, man. Andrew, getting the ultimates. I am not getting the ultimates. Both my XRT and any one of my 3 X Maxes are at or beyond that. So I'm perfectly fine. I don't need those. I mean, that right there's just the body of the XRT right now. No camera. No cameras. Do you live in a community, Tim? Did anybody see anything? Do your neighbors have cameras that that happened to look over your way or something? Check your local Craigslist, check your local pawn shops, check all that stuff, and see if you can find your stuff, man. Some parts, Andrew, let's do. I'm looking forward to this coming this weekend. Do you have any open comps at your course? As far as opening the course, I open it every Sunday. Now, this Sunday, it will be open, but I won't be here because I'll be out of town. I'll be in Cherokee Rock Village, and then some Christmas stuff with the family. And then on the 26th, man, I can't wait. That's a Tuesday. I'm going to, I believe it's Tennessee. I'm going to Tennessee on Tuesday. Sevierville, I believe, is his address. I'm going to Addictive RC to pick up 3 ram bouncers. So mine is loosely together. So if I get to do a live stream on Tuesday, that's pretty much what I'll be showing. I won't be home, but I'll try to find a little corner spot somewhere with you guys, just to show you guys the ram bouncers, man. So when I go to Cherokee, I gotta pack light. Okay, I'm packing the VRD, the SCX Pro, and the SCX 6x6x6. Those are the only 3 I'm taking. So I'll take those there, and then I hopefully will have enough room in the back of my Hyundai Santa Fe to bring back 3 ram bouncers. These chassis are almost 3 foot long. So, and mine is loosely together, but the other 2 are separate. So I'll wrap them up in a big old jacket or something like that so they don't get messed with. Mine's going to be green. My buddy Al's is going to be orange, and Larry's is going to be blue. So, Scott, what's up? Merry Christmas, buddy. Same, no update, just hope. Checking pawn shops and Facebook Marketplace. That's it, American. You got it. Blitz. Let's RC. You got that right. Did it jump through a portal? I don't know. What about that? What do you think about the Hobby Plus CRP Evo Pro? I've been sent all kinds of pictures of it, but I don't know. I mean, by the looks of it, just by looking at this thing, okay? it looks like the C-hubs from the portals are sticking out like this far. And as you guys know, I don't really care for wideners. I'm not a fan of wideners. And then when you have like a portal axle like this right here, and you got the wheel sitting way out here, and you got all the portal hanging down right here, the big C-hub, it's just more stuff to catch on to. I mean, that's just my thoughts on the pictures. Do I have it in my hands? No, I do not. So I can't comment further other than just what I saw in the pictures. Just like with my top five, you know, I'm not going to comment that this truck is in the top five and I don't have the truck. So, I mean, and you guys may think I get everything. I do not. I can't afford it. But I would like to get everything. But that's just not going to happen. Nobody. I've got more RCs than anybody should ever have. I think I'm at 120 right now. And I do want to tell you guys about one. It was the second video for today. Let's RC. Awesome, buddy. Good deal. I'm looking forward to meeting you, man. Yeah, the pros and cons of twin I-beam setup over the Baja design. Nostalgia. Just nostalgia of a twin I-beam, watching the tires do this number. That's all I can think of that would make it a benefit over anything else. Carry it. Dude, I would love a big Sprinter van. That would be flawless, dude. You can't wait to see the new balancer in action. Man, me neither. Now, the goal on this, and I don't know if it's going to be enough motor. I'm going to start out with Hobbywing Max 2. It's got the SCX6 transmission by Vidavon in it, right? But like I say, I don't know if this combination is going to work. The other two balancers are kind of waiting on me to get this put together to try it to see if it will work. But I'm going to try the 1250 kV motor. This way on 8S, it should be good. Now, if you guys remember the 1250 I've got in the XRT, and I put it on 12S and it survived. So, not saying go out and put your 1250 on 12S, but it survived for me. I blew a tire though. This was in the second video today. I put a metal spur gear on it, drove it today. I'm going to race this against the Arma Typhons. This will go. However, that bolt right here where I had a crash on it, yeah, I crashed. I actually ripped the bolt out of the top of the bulkhead. So I got to do some patchwork on that. When I get the video editing, I'm going to show all that, which, I mean, that's pretty obvious there. But that thing handles great, man. Really good. Cardboard, what's up, buddy? Any new trail Viking RC made it? Dude, man, that trail is nasty right now. Sean was here. He's hosting, or I'm hosting, but it's his event. December 30th and 31st, we're going to do camping and stuff out here. Got movies out there. We're going to have a movie out there. Probably a fire pit, everything, man. But I told him, I said, look, it's probably not going to be dried up between now and the event because of the way the ground is. But for everybody in attendance that loves mud, there they go. They're going to have some mud, and it is nasty back there. Yeah, I see, speaking of the cardboard, I thought 95 of you awesome guys and 52 likes. Kevin Talbot has me. Oh, as far as like RCs? Oh my God, yeah. Lad Ridge raffled for the Grom just now. Something to bash into. Oh yeah, the Grom. I'm glad you mentioned that. I did put a link to that up there. This is the raffle for a Grom. It is modified right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time enough to modify it anymore. There's only 6 days left on it. But tickets in US dollars is like $1.15 a ticket with some huge bonuses. You buy one, you get one, right? Buy 5, you get 5. 10, you get 10. 20, you get 20. And then if you buy 75, you get a bonus of 100. However, if you're willing to buy 75 tickets for a chance to win a $140 truck, just go buy the truck. That way you're guaranteed to at least have it. Sure, you'll spend a little bit more, but at least you're guaranteed to get something for your money. So, and right as it is right now, one person, I'm not sure who, actually bought 75 tickets. I'm like, why? I mean, there's no guarantee. And when that thing draws, it draws either Christmas night or the 20. I think it's on the 25th that night or that morning. I'm not sure yet. But it draws automatically. I have zero say so. I get an email that says, okay, the raffle is complete, verifying all the entries, and then it draws, and then I get an email telling me who it was. And then it's on me to contact the person to set up shipping and all that. I really hope whoever wins this is in the US because it has a LiPo battery in it. I mean, it comes with a battery, you know. So it will be a lot easier to ship that within the states using ground services like UPS Ground or something like that than it would be to ship it overseas. So I'm really hoping it is an American winner, but I have zero. Input on any of that. Vidavon to remake the twin IBM kit because Proline is going to drop it in 6 months. There'll be no parts support for it. Well, if they drop it in 6 months and there's no parts support for it, just keep it in tip-top shape and you'll be good to go. I'm pretty new to RC. How hard is it to upgrade my Ascent to the DSM chassis? Michael Choate, it's very simple. Just unbolt the stock one, take it off, take your phone, put it on a stand or something, and video yourself taking everything apart, every bolt, every screw. That way you have an understanding of exactly how it goes. Now, when I get it, I'm more than likely going to do a video, a conversion video of it, but that's probably not going to be until after the first of the year because of the timing and me having to take off for Christmas and all that. So, but yeah, when you get it, just take your time and go piece by piece. He usually puts in good instructions, and I believe he may have instructions on his website. What's up, Swifty? How come you haven't tried Arma Fire Team? I've got an Arma Fire Team. I've done videos on that. Now, but yeah, I've got a fire team. We got a ton of snow here. I don't get snow here. Let's see. Where's my course at? My course is just west of Jacksonville, Florida. So that is where I'm at, all the way down in Florida. Yep. Sure, I'm not going to joke, but it's pretty straight, flat wear. Just dude. Yep. Cardboard, you're right. Todd, not too much right now. Just talking about everything. If somebody want a RX-8 at our store, I can apply a 20% discount code. Remember, via Joe's link. Yep. All right, so if you guys are after a RC8X, which is, of course, you guys know this radio by now, right? This guy right here. If you got one of these and you want a one-hand adapter, DSM Off-Road is where to get it. So right there. Look at that. Look at that. You can see everything. Yeah. So that's what she's talking about. So if you want that, I have to see her about getting the 20% discount code and all that for you guys. Every part of it. I'm not sure about that one. Most of the time you wouldn't need to do that. Have a good one, y'all. Hope y'all's Christmas is better than mine. Yes, sir, Tim. Buddy, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Todd just got an RC8X. Florida born and raised. Yeah, I'm right here in North Florida, buddy. I'm glad I'm not South Florida. Heck, I would add another 6 or 7 hours onto the trip to everywhere. Jeez. Chassis. Yeah, till the end of the. Well, Michael. I'm sure you have chassis back in stock. I plan on trying the blue Endura silicone inserts. Not really. My DSM off-road, Todd. I'm not planning to try those inserts. I am hooked on the printed inserts, buddy. That's where I was. Well, let's see. I'm probably not from where you were. Creighton 6S ESB. Yep, I've got one. Boca Raton. I got you. Enlighten RC. What's up, buddy? Peak Performance. Todd, what's up, man? So, I got South Florida. Yeah, I'm North Florida, buddy. I've also been working on this right here. Now that I've finally got my parts in today, I can secure the panhard mount right here so I can actually take this thing for a drive. Hopefully tomorrow. Obviously not tonight. But this is the UGRC. What's this? Oh, the Kleimenstein chassis. So got my hopes up for this. We'll see how this works out. And Swifty, look, RC8X receiver. Haha. Yeah. So anyway, hopefully I'll be able to drive this tomorrow. It's got a Reefs 888 servo. It's got a Holmes or Crawlmaster Mini V3 ESC, Holmes revolver. I got to change a pinion gear out to a 9-tooth. There is not much room between the motor and the chassis here. So, but regardless, this right here should be drivable tomorrow. I'll be able to give that a drive. And I think that's about it for right now. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Canton's not too bad. Yeah, if you're going to do a TPU cardboard, make sure you get one with a direct head on it. I'm actually looking at a new printer myself, Creality. If I get one, I'll do a full build up on it, which, like my Ender 3, came as a kit. You had to put everything together on it. They're saying this other one kind of comes almost together. You just got to like stand it up. But it's direct drive and all that, self-leveling bed, touch screen, all kinds of stuff. So it's kind of what I'm looking at. Now you start talking high-end ones, man. Them things get crazy good. I'm just kind of on the low end. I don't have any CAD skills. I can't design anything. I have been thinking about doing the getting one of those 3D scanners. Been thinking about getting one of those. No, it's not an Ender 3 S1 Pro. It's let me see if I can find it real quick. Apply the coupon for Joe's friends. Okay. You guys are all my friends. You know that, right? All right, so let me see if I can find this information real quick, hopefully without messing up my stuff here. Let me see here. I'm looking for the information I had on it. I'll find it here eventually. But it's actually a pretty neat looking, here it is right here. It is, the one I'm looking at is the Ender 3 V3 KE. That's the one I'm looking at. The Outlaw Pro from UGR. I haven't seen that one yet. The motor will self-clearance. It's already got a little groove on it, man. Yeah, so far my Ender 3 has been good. I mean, I bought it, when the Ender 3 was out, 3-4 years ago. And I've printed a lot of stuff with that thing, man. A lot. 3S1 Pro. But you gotta have a wish list. So many good files already out there. That's a lot, yeah. A lot of them are out there. Bustnut. Bustnut is my stepbrother, by the way. Just so you guys know. Let me see here. What all did I miss? So everything looking good here. All right. So next year, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. Now, there is a huge list of events, though. So let me go over some of the events that I recently saw posted. This is all like, a lot of it is Georgia Rock Zombies, okay? I go up there. Them guys are phenomenal. February 3rd, Red Clay Carnage TTC in Waco, Georgia. Okay, so TTC event. Mud bogging, a lot of getting down, crazy enough. February 16th to the 18th, because we don't have a USTE, so Cotton Scale RC Truck Experience in Bushnell, Florida. This is a 16th, 17th, 18th. It's a 3-day event, probably a 4 or 5 day for me. And that is February 16th to the 18th. March 9th and the 10th is Zombie Palooza in Waco, Georgia. FM Estival. May the 4th through the 6th is Beat the Creek in Maysville, Kentucky. I will be there. I'm not sure about the March event. I may have a really big trip to go take care of in March. May the 16th through the 19th. This is the East Coast Championships in Leesburg, Alabama. I will be there for that one. That's Cherokee Rock Village, by the way. Now, June the 7th and 8th is Horizon Hobby RC Fest in Monticello, Illinois. I don't think I'm going to be able to make that one, but I am planning June the 19th to the 22nd to be at Axial Fest at Badlands, Indiana. And then October 18th to the 20th of October, I think I just said that, Halloween Haul and Crawl at Cherokee Rock Village in Leesburg, Alabama. That's where I'm planning to be at. So, and in the middle of all that, I'm going to be doing events right here, racing, crawling, all that kind of stuff. So, springtime is going to be pretty well packed. Pretty well packed. Under 3, that's one pro, and it's been spectacular. I paid $100 for 150, 86, 91 rated control cars. Correction magazines. Oh, you got a whole bunch of car action magazines. So you get to look over the historical records, basically. $30, right? Going for Ray Liotta. Reasonable. Extra, real quick. Best basher under $500. If you're talking $499, I mean, possibly like one of the Arma 4S trucks. Those are really good. The Creighton, the Outcast 4S, the Arma Gorgon at $150, $160. This little dude right here is amazing. But at $150, you still need to brushless it. Put some brushless power in this thing, and dude, you'll absolutely love it. I'm actually supposed to go give this thing a drive for the last 4 days. I put a wheelie bar on it, so I want to do a whole video just on the wheelie bar. Just because, why not? I also want to do an entire video on how to take off a wheel nut. I'm not 10th scale yet. Do you think the best Beat the Creek will be fun for 24 scale? Now, Beat the Creek, they have some 24 scale stuff there, but the majority of it is 10th scale. You can get into 10th scale, not be that expensive. The Red Cat Ascent is amazing. That's a $300 truck. The Base Camp is awesome. The TRX4 Sport is awesome. So you can get into it and not have a fortune into it. I mean, you can if you want, but Build Customs Hammer Ray, I would not recommend the Hammer Ray to anybody. Now, Marcus Landry, the Arma Typhon 6S is $499. You are correct. That is an amazing vehicle. But I kind of consider it more of a basher than a racer. I mean, a racer than a basher, though. I don't have a rival MT10, so I'm not sure about that one. 3S Arma Big Rock before I buy Associated. I've never had a 3S. I've never had a Big Rock of any kind. It needs too many upgrades, but Marcus Landry is correct, buddy. Really does. But when we finish up here, I got another live stream to do for the channel members. Got those. I'll buy the 3S Arma. The rival MT10 beats 8T. So the MT10, the Fordyce is under 400. Yeah, I believe it's like, what's it, $399? I believe it is. How about the Rock Ray? I believe it. Anything that says Ray in it is going to have the same horrible steering. Just, they really do. Locker just bought some raffle tickets for that Grom. Wish me luck. Good luck, buddy. Turtle RC. I love the price on the Vanquish Ford. Yeah, Vanquish RTR 4 dice. Man, Vanquish has really stepped it up, haven't they? I mean, like, man, that VRD just out of left field. I want to do I want to do more suspension on it, but every time I drive the thing is like it drives so good. My buddy was out here, Enlightened RC. He was out here today driving his. He just put together, and he went up everything with it. You know, no extra brass or anything, man. It just they really run good. Nathan, yep, buddy, we all saw that one. Todd, I would just stay away from anything that says Ray. Um, they're also a pain to work on too. Other than that, I mean, I've got my Baja Ray 2.0. It drives great, scale driving and all that, but it took a lot of Vidavon to make the steering work. It just it was so bad out of the box as far as the steering goes. But the Vidavon, it really tightened all that up and really gave a good quality drive out of it. Right now, the thing drives absolutely wonderful. It really does. I hope this right here drives well. But I mean, obviously, I have a different set of tires on it. I'm thinking some sand paddles in the rear, some ribs up front, and this right here should be awesome. I've got a race truggy body. Now, the stock arms had the wheelbase at about 12 inches. So to me, that was a little bit too short for what I wanted to do. So I put the Rift arms on it, and of course, I just had Vidavon laying around, right? So Vidavon rear lower arms for the Rift. Um, these are LMT, I believe those are the Megatruck top links, right there. So they're a little bit longer. So those went together. I made these plates right here to get the top links. I didn't want to put the top links down here because that would create too much of a jacking effect. And I wanted the suspension to compress very nicely. And I think it will with this setup right here. Um, Probably going to have to stiffen up the rear shocks a lot, but we'll have to see how it works out. As you can see, there is no transmission. None. So it is a 1/8 scale. This is a Holmes Hobby 2100 kV 1/8 scale motor. I'm not sure if this is the smooth or the punchy, but it is 4274 right to the drive shaft. And this is a TRX4 rear axle. So I do have the cable right here so we can adjust it, lock it, unlock it as needed. So should be good to go. And the TRX4 housings, these axles, man, they're about the best you can get. And if it really gets crazy and I have a problem breaking this thing, I'll either replace it with a stock one or there's Vidavon in the house. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. I don't know, that looks pretty straight right there. We'll have to see how we end up because I have no idea where this is going to go. But I do have the Pro Line shocks for the front of it, the duals, all that. So I bought all that. I had that in before the kit ever got here. Yeah. Carry a trophy truck. The UDR is pretty darn nice, buddy. Array vehicles. Let's get it right. What are your thoughts on the Phoenix versus the VRD? The Phoenix is a much better trail vehicle because the overdrive is less on it, 6% overdrive. Plus, if you set your stuff up right, you can actually get two-wheel drive or front-wheel drive 6% or front-wheel drive 30%, I think is the maximum overdrive on that. So, and I did a video showing all this where it's almost like a 3-speed transmission depending on where the servos are. Because if you engage the rear drive, you got two-wheel drive, which is actually pretty darn cool. It's nice, efficient. Put the rear in neutral, and you go to the 6% under overdrive for the front axle. Now it's like a second gear. And then you shift that to the high overdrive, and that's like third gear. But it doesn't climb very well like that. But if you're on a trail and your system is really slow and you really want to get there, that will actually make it faster. So, yeah. I got my mini LMT, ran it today on a full size. I saw it. Yeah, I got to get one of those mini LMTs. I really need to get one. Am I going to build a Pro Line truck with the beams? Buddy, I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be whatever this turns out to be. And I have no idea. I've got a race truggy body. I think maybe the spare body that came with the Team Corally that I got sitting in there, so that's probably what's going to go on it. Other than that, I'm not sure what this is going to represent other than something Exocaged built. So, and hopefully it'll be fun. And I'm hoping the gear reduction of that portal and the torque of the motor is enough to really drive this thing. I'm hoping. Because you're only talking whatever the portal ratio has. What is it, like 7.4 to 1 from motor to tires? So I'm also thinking maybe 2S might be the maximum. And it's going to have a Monster X ESC in it too. RC Player, man, I had the Hammer Ray. And dude, it handled so bad. I guess maybe if you put it on 2S or 3S and you really drove it slow to scale, it would probably be okay. 205. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and this was just a relatively good try. Have I reconditioned? When are you reconditioning the track? The track is actually drivable now. It's just really dirty. There's no standing water on the track. What about pure crawling ability comparison? Pure crawling? The VRD will walk all over the Phoenix. The VRD is an amazing vehicle. It really is. It's going to be awesome. It looks like side-by-side mud dragster. Yeah, I have no idea what it's going to be right now. I want to check out the SSD high ratio transmission. Nah. No need for that. I might buy the Bog Hog tomorrow. Last day it's on sale, or the DBXLE. DBXLE is a major, major money pit when you really get crazy with it. It really is. And I've been really crazy with it. What 4-gear training do you recommend for a Capra? Just any 3-gear will be fine in it. Any of them. And I have a Capra transmission sitting in the bed. But it's too fast. Now, maybe for like a bouncer or something that won't be too crazy, maybe. You launched your Hammer Ray over the rocks. I did launch my Hammer Ray. I sure did, buddy. Do you like mini RCs? Because I got one for my brother for Christmas. I have a few 124ths, a couple 118th and all that. And they're okay. But my thing is really the larger 1/10 and up. Really kind of my thing, you know. It's sitting right here next to me. I've driven it once since I put everything Vidavon you didn't already have there. Even the extended axles, it rolls so easily. The next big event that I'm having here is No Man Left Behind event, and that is December 30th and 31st. That is going to be right here. There will be some camping available. Probably a massive mud trail available as well. So it's just kind of one of those things, man. We'll have to see how it all works out. Granite Mega. Oh, yeah. A lot. That video was nuts. Yeah. So you have my Baja Ray 2.0 after the Vidavon steering upgrade. For that notion. You're right, Turtle RC. You are 100% right. Money pit. Dude, I probably got 4,500 or 5 grand into my DBXLE. About the same into the what you see right there. It's the bottom of the X-Max as well. 3-gear is pretty much is what you're going to want when it comes to really crawling with a portal, but you're really going to lose a lot of top speed on that. So just so you know. How about building a Creep 6, a Creep 8, 6? Well, no, that's not going to happen, buddy. Bust nut. Will I have a fire pit? If it's cold enough, there will be a fire pit out here. Yes. Great crawler for new beginner. LC80. I've got a couple of the FMS trucks in the Capra. Yeah, I would. Yeah, just put any of them in there. It will be a crawler at that point, though. Just keep in mind, the gear reduction will make it a crawler. Kind of like what I did in the SCX 10.3. Oh, Clickety McClickerson, that clicketing thing. I put a Team Associated Stealth X transmission in that one. So it's a crawler on the portal axle. Believe me, it's a crawler. The location of the next event is open to the public. Yes. Now the next one I'm gonna be at is this Saturday at Cherokee Rock Village in Leesburg, Alabama. Probably a lot easier for everybody to get to than coming all the way to Florida. Say thank you, Let's RC. Appreciate that. Enjoy used to only have decent brackets, but they've actually got some decent chassis now. I still don't like their driveline stuff though. As far as axles and drive shafts, I avoid those. So, Todd Brandy, yep, you're right. Grasshopper Apprentice, Marcy, but I have a German Shepherd. That is the ultimate toy. He has 4 PS, 4 PS, 4 paw, 4. Yeah. Paint and Dave, man, I can't wait to get these things, dude. They're going to be huge. Lays C, I'm down in Miami. I stayed in Miami one night for a job. I was at a hotel, and I was a lot younger back then, obviously, right? But it was raining like crazy, right? And I'm driving. I got a big old 77 F-150 on 35s at the time, and I hit standing water on the side of the road, and I tidal waved this poor lady. I tidal waved her, and man, and then right there was my turn from my hotel room. I had to turn in right there, and dude, when she walked by, she looked like the really, really mad Alanis Morissette. I mean, if looks could have killed, I'd have been gone at that point, dude. She looked like Alanis Morissette, just mad at the world. But yeah, I remember that. And then that night, I had to jump out of bed and get on the ground because there were literal gunshots outside my hotel room. That was the only time I have ever been there. My honest, out of the box opinion on FCX 18. You're talking about the little cab truck thing because that's what I've got. Um, it's a good starter vehicle, but I gotta tell you, it's top heavy. The tires leave a lot to be desired as well. But other than that, it looks pretty decent. Bus Nut, uh it was a fiber optics job, but it was like more like a fire department is what it was. We were doing fiber optics install for the fire departments, and that's where it happened to be. RC Tim, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Cherokee Rock Village in Leesburg, Alabama. I'm probably going to be there a little bit earlier than that, but still, that's the time everything's supposed to start. Now, I do want to say about this event, um, isn't that ironic? Yeah, it is. Um, um, if the turnout is really good, I will do this again. And when I do it again, I'm going to try to talk to some sponsors and try to have some giveaways, try to make something out of it. This meet and greet per se just kind of came about from 2 weeks ago from a live stream, just like us talking right here. So, and the Cherokee actually contacted me and asked if they had more time they could have helped promote it. So I had to explain. I'm like, it was just something that just came up, a spur of the moment kind of thing. So if we do it again, I'll try to get with some sponsors and try to have some giveaways for everybody. So I think that would be nice. Get some Reef stuff. Maybe get Swifty there to send me a radio to give away a nice RC8X. I can give that away, and just have some nice giveaways. I think it'll be pretty cool. And if you've never been to Cherokee Rock Village, you got to go. It is amazing. It really is. Lays C, yes sir. I am a sponsor and a vendor at Cotton's on that event. So I will have a booth and everything. Yes, sir. Can you hear that? If so, I'll move it out of the way. I was messing with this Pro Axle. What time at Leesburg? 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is when it all starts. Damn, man. Who won the members only contest? We haven't drawn yet, Bust Nut. That happens when we finish this up. So possibly around 9 or so, something like that. Good deal. Oh, the Rafale, that pulls on December 25th. I'm not sure whether it's like the morning of Christmas or that night of Christmas. I'm not sure. It's just on the 25th is when we'll know the winner. So, Israel Torres, what's up? Trying to put a Max 5 G2 on my X Max on 8S to get around 65 miles an hour, but good temps to use for all around running. 65 miles per hour, in my opinion, is kind of pushing it a little bit as far as keeping your temps and all in check. But I would probably go with the 800 kV. You'll gear it a lot higher, somewhere close to like 1.16 to 1. With the 1100 kV, it's a major amp draw on that. So I'll probably go at 800, maybe go upwards of 1 to 1. But the thing is, most of my vehicles in a grass field are only good for around 50. And that's fine for backflips and everything. It's a lot easier on everything, but I'd probably, I don't know, you're talking hobby wing. I don't know. I'd probably still go 800 kV and just gear it up. Probably would. I did see a little bit of the G-Made Spider, yes. Cardboard, no, that is Cottons in Bushnell, Florida, down around Ocala, Gainesville, a little bit south of that. That is February 16th, 17th, and 18th. RC Tim blocks a day. Can't wait to build a course. There you go, RC Tim. That's what we did. Just take old. Basically, most of all my courses back here are junk, except for the new roller coaster. That I had to buy everything brand new. I didn't use any old material on that. It's all brand new stuff. So that wasn't cheap. I probably want to say overall everything, the wood, the fencing, everything from the screws. There are no nails in that other than some brad nails. It's all screwed together. Probably close to $1,000 on that course, what I spent. Three Brother RC Big Outrunner fit in a low C Super Rock Ray. Looking to run. I would not put a big Outrunner in there. Now the Super Rock Ray, what you can do is you can put the Hobby Wing system in there with the 1250 kV. That should move you pretty darn good right there. The 1250 kV, it's a 5687 or 5690 size. That does fit. What is the date for the Leesburg? That is this Saturday, the 23rd, I believe it is. I believe it's the 23rd. Yeah, this Saturday. Ted? I can also go 12S if needed. I'm not really going to do big gear. If you're going to do 12S and you want to be safe with it, definitely go with the 800, buddy. Set it on 8S to get around 50 and leave the 65 for 12S and just have fun with it, you know. But yeah, 12S, yeah, definitely the 800 kV. 12 a.m. Sunday night, technically Monday is when they're raffling. All right, so yes, so Christmas morning. Thank you, South Florida, for checking into that for me. Christmas morning, apparently, I will be Sunday night, technically Monday. Gotcha. So Christmas morning, which is Monday, somebody's going to get an email from me. Make sure it doesn't go to your junk mail, spam, or anything like that. So somebody's going to get a Christmas present. I think I'll whoever wins, when I email them back and forth, I'll see if they want me to sign it or something like that. You know, I'll do an autograph for them and all that. But yeah. Oh boy, man. Oh, we are 1 hour into it, guys. All right, Ted, what's up, buddy? Let me check this here. We have, all right, let me see. How many tickets? 611 tickets have been issued. I want to see if I can find. Okay. Yeah, 296 tickets have been sold. Now, let me show you how much I've got for free tickets on this thing. 296 tickets are sold. 315 free tickets have been issued. So, just so you know, more free tickets have been issued than what has been sold on this raffle. So that's pretty awesome, you know? I'm glad to see that. And this one right here, if it works out like I'm thinking it's going to, um, I have another vehicle. Okay. It's a vehicle I built a while back. It's a roller, but I'm not sure if you guys would want me to put this on the raffle. If you guys want to see it, I'll go ahead and bring it out and let you see it. But it's cleaned up, but it is a roller. Um, my it's just smeared all over it. 205 RC in the link up above right there. You can pick up your. You can do it when I buy tickets on there. I use my Apple Pay, and it goes through nice. Some people have issues with it though. As far as free tickets go, let me explain this cardboard. You buy one, you get one. You buy two, three, four, you get four. Right? I mean that's your those are tickets you bought. Buy five, you get five free. Buy 10, you get 10 free. 20, you get 20 free. If you buy 75, you get 100 free. I don't recommend anybody buy 75. If you're going to buy 75 tickets for a chance to win this truck, just go buy the truck. Just go buy the truck. At least you're guaranteed to have something there. Because just because you buy the 75 tickets and get 100 free does not guarantee you anything. No guarantees on it. Yeah, buy five, you get five free, 10 free. Let me show you guys this other vehicle I'm thinking about putting on there. Obviously, a first of the year kind of thing, but um, it's a really, really, really modified. It was a Creighton 8S. Now it was a Creighton 8S, and I converted it using the M2C chassis to like the Outcast or the Crusher, which is what they said. I'm gonna go grab it. I'm gonna show it to you guys. All right. Let me see here. This is it. We have Vidavon bulkheads front and back. Vidavon knuckles and hubs front and back. It's got a hot racing servo saver on it. It's got the M2C Crusher chassis. Everything right here. It's got Duratrax Lockup X tires. As last I checked, the tires were actually all right. They weren't blown out, but I have had to glue these back up. But that's what would go on there as a roller, if you guys are interested in something like that. All right. In South Florida, when you're talking about buying one ticket, dude, you have no idea how many times people buy one ticket and get the win. So you guys will buy raffle tickets for that? Let's get past the Grom on December, and I'll put that up. The body's in pretty good shape as well. So, but it is a roller. It's all about odds. Yeah, but man, even with all the odds, you're still not guaranteed anything by buying a raffle ticket. You know? No guarantees on that. We just got to see how this goes because I want to get into more. I mean, face it, Kevin Talbot, that dude is like the man, right? He takes these things and just makes insane vehicles, raffles them off, right? So I kind of want to get into a little bit more of that. I'm not sure if it will be worth it to say like when I get this done right here, which is full custom everything, maybe raffle this. But if I things like this mean more to me because they're custom built by me. If that makes any sense. To me, crawlers are worth more than the bashers. Like this right here should be really nice. I'm hoping. But now they got the rear shock towers, which came in today. I can figure up a rear sway bar on this thing. Probably going to do a sway bar on the back of it and run up to the arms about right here. So that way I can have some kind of sway bar on the back. If not, it's going to torque twist like crazy. And I'd rather it not torque twist. And I've got some sway bars here. So I think I can come up with something. Got to make sure. I'd like to have more compression than that. I may have to modify the shock towers a little bit. Because I'd like to have more compression than that, to be honest with you. Bustnut, you're right. One ticket won the billion. Hold on. Speaking of that, there was a big one. Why is California getting all the wins? I saw this on TikTok that California got both winning tickets or something like that. It takes one to win. South Florida, you are right. And one ticket has worked for me 3 times. That includes winning a Phoenix and a customized JD's RC. Dude, you rocking it, buddy. See, JD's, if one ticket is winning for you like that, you need to go buy that lottery ticket, buddy. You really do. South Florida, I just saw it, yeah. Wins back to back. Dude, you should have went right then and there and went and bought lottery tickets, buddy. Right then and there. XO1 is good. Bustnut. That's what they were saying. Person played the same number twice. That person played the same number twice. Yeah, because they were both went. So, Carver, you're saying that the person went in because both in California, both from the same store. So that dude went in, bought his tickets, and then went back in and bought the same tickets again? Any build ideas for a Wheelie King? Stranger Company, I don't have any build ideas for that one, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's been discontinued for a while, so I would not beat on it too hard. If you beat on it too hard, it's going to like mess things up and you're not going to be able to drive it for very much longer. See, that is so fishy, dude. Good brush system for a what would be a good brush system for a midnight pumpkin? For me, the stock motor, because there was just no need for me to beat on it. Just like with my my Clodbuster, I put some better brush motors in it, and it was like just wanting to stand up, and I'm like, man, I'll be beat this body up. So I just put the stock motors back in it and called it a day. I believe you, Cardboard. I believe you. Well, Marcus, it could be if by chance it is rigged. California get a bunch of taxes off of each winning. You know, I've read where most states do not get a state tax off of lottery winnings, but federal taxes apply. And then it's like, say you win a $1 billion deal and you take the cash, you're lucky to get 600,000, and then after taxes it might be 600 million, and then after that you'll be down to 400 million after that. I mean, honestly, I could probably live okay on 400 million. You know, I could probably squeeze by a little while, you know, before having to go back to work at Walmart. No. Andrew Siri, I do not know where Castiel went. He's been gone for about a month now. It'd be tough. I know, right? Man. Yeah, I would, at that point, I'd probably still stay in the RC because I love it. But if I had a big chunk of money like that, I'd probably invest in a legit camera, probably a camera guy, and an editor. That way, all I've got to do is the fun stuff, right? I can enjoy it and just do the fun stuff and leave all the work to other people. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, see, Marcus, see, I want to be a Walmart greeter. The problem is, I probably won't last for maybe a week. But because if I see somebody I know come in, I'll be like, oh man, I'm not going to say it right here, but it'd be like, welcome to Walmart, fatty, or something like that. You know, like some big old fat guy that I know, a friend of mine. Oh, yeah. And my look, the manager would be right there too. It'd be awesome. Get fired right on the spot. Man, 400 million. I would enclose an entire, I would have an RC heaven and it would all be enclosed, air conditioned, heated, everything, man. Everything from crawlers to racers to everything. What's up, Stealth? A full crew. I would love to have that, man. Get some, excuse me, actually get some real quality edited videos. Really get some nice stuff out there. I think it'll be awesome. Oh, Busta, I would definitely have a monster truck. Absolutely. I'm not replacing the cat at all. When I go on trips like in the springtime, when I'm gonna be gone a lot, um, I don't have to worry about any pets or anybody here, you know? Oh, I could build a dome. Dude, if I had somebody I could pay and if I had the money to do that, dude, I would love to let them go through and clean the vehicles. If I stayed on the at least one video per day routine, dude, whoever would be doing this editing would have a full-time job every day for real, especially if they're edited correctly. Yeah, I've always wanted to be a Walmart greeter for some reason. I don't know why. Oh yeah, Monster Hyundai. What's my favorite revolver? Oh yeah, you asked about low cost. If you go to uh, hkhobbies.com, they have some low cost ESCs, motors, and all kinds of stuff. Really nice stuff for the money. HK Hobbies. That's the website.com. See, yeah, Busta, I could employ you full time. You would be just like me. You would get tired of hearing my voice every day. I've got 3 videos I've done today that I've got to edit after this. 3. And I still want to get started on the front end of this, get more of this done. I got a lot to take care of. Now, as far as giving a lot of trucks away, dude, every week I would give something away. And I would probably do it to where, like, I'll give away an X Max, right? But I'll order it and just have tracks that send it directly to you. Just boom, direct drop shipping right to you. You know, something like that. Fusion SE. Fusion SEs are good. They are really good, as a matter of fact. The best $80 deal on the market. And strict and real bad competition, though, the Fusion Pro is kind of beat with the startup. The rotation starts slower. Everything just runs really good on that. XC60 connected because of the Hobby King batteries. No, I used to run Dean's, but I use XT60 because when you order batteries off of Amazon and all that, they almost always come with XT60s on them. So I'm like, well, maybe I took it about maybe 6 months ago, maybe 8 months ago and just sat down for almost an entire day soldering up plugs. So I switched over because it's just so much easier to get a brand new battery off of Amazon with the XT60. That's the big reason. And you don't have the actual prong sticking out, so kind of makes it it's a little bit safer. And I've liked it. I like the XT90s for my bigger stuff, and then my biggest stuff gets the QS8s. Dude, that would be phenomenal cardboard. Stranger Thing, yeah, $100 for a motor ESC combo. Yeah, I mean the Fusion Pro was 150. Look at the Fusion SE, stranger. It's $80 for the 1800. That's it, cardboard. That way, all I got to do is click buy, put in your address, and I'm done with my part. Simple and easy. How's the trail clearing going? Well, Paul, you saw me get the tractor stuck, right? It is a mess back there. So it's probably not going to be cleared up by the time the big event at the end of the year. But the mud bogging guys, the guys that love the mud, they're gonna be able to get it. I do have a working sink back here now. I took it back apart and painted everything. So working on the big ramp tomorrow. Should have a lot of stuff taken care of tomorrow. Plus, hopefully, at least another 3 or 4 videos to get done as well. I don't have anything planned to go anywhere or do anything other than just work on the park and RCs. So I would love to be able to drive this. I will be driving the Kleimenstein. I want to do some stuff with, what was it? I think it was another Ecto run. Maybe try some different tires. I've got this body over here. I bought 2 of these J Concepts bodies, by the way. I like the body. And it is like, they even said that they kind of did a remake of the old Axial AX10 body. Now I bought 2 of these bodies right here. And I like it because I don't have to do the stupid cuts on them. So I got these right here, and I bought 2 complete sets of 4 of these right here. The megalithics. I bought these before I put that link up because I know what happens on limited supply things. When I post links up, they get gone. So I saw them up and I had to get mine first. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I got these right here. Going to get those mounted up on something soon and get those driving. Probably going to use those on this. It'll look just like this, man. Or wait, like that. Yeah, it'll cover everything up. Bust up. I wouldn't need the Bobcat but once a year. Otherwise, the little tractor does everything going just fine. Battery well, my 6 Hoonigans and one plug was welded together after driving. If they're welding together, then the contact is bad and it's getting hot and you kind of dead shorting or jumping across. The Spectrum 2300 2-in-1 seems to get hot. What's your gearing on that, Benjamin? New CR18 Evo Pro. I think that's the same one that's been mentioned a few times. Yeah. I make a night crawl, but got stuck in here. Oh, phone call. All right, I stick with Hobby Wing brand. I'm a subscriber for a while. Thank you, Stealth. Appreciate that. Do you think the Megas will get banned by Sorka next year? I hope not. The thing is, they were saying something about the sidewall, all the tread coming down. That could be the biggest issue with these. And if that is the issue with them, then you know what? I hope J Concepts just simply reduces that to the point to where it is legal. And at that point, you know, you guys have saw my videos, right? where I've been driving like 10 trucks, all the different obstacles, this and that. Man, I like the Proline crawlers. I really do, but it just seems that the J concept is just working everything so good. So, all right, hang on a second. I'll get this right here. Sorry about that. All right, there we go. Take care of that. But yeah, it just seems like the J Concepts equipped trucks are just doing really good. Really good. Second low speed transfer case on it. Okay, I haven't seen that one. How much were the Vidavon aluminum axles for the SCX10 Pro cost? You want to build the same rig I built, buddy? Those axles, I want to say around $300 for both the front and the rear. I think or maybe that was just the front. I know the brass front only is like $300, but it's a full brass axle, dude. And even like for this build right here, I didn't even go full brass. I still got the aluminum here in the middle. So because I've got the same axle on my Pro and it works great. I put stock gears in it or stock ratio gears. This right here I built with the stock gears that come with it. So overall it's going to be about 40% overdrive or 40% underdrive depending on how it goes. But this would be like the ultimate mullet. I'm thinking about just calling it Sam because of my orange cat. He's gone as well. So I'm thinking about just naming it Sam after the cat. Because Sam could climb over everything. But let me see here. For 24 scale or bigger trucks. Okay, cool. Playing good as inserts. I make mostly one size. I can make small ones custom for you. My email is in the description. Okay, cool, man. Getting some sales. Appreciate that. That was awesome, man. Still sounds like a better deal than Vanquish, actually. Man, Vanquish, it took me quite a while to really come over to the Vanquish side. I had the Vanquish 410 Pro. It was just okay. I've got a Phoenix in there, and it was okay. Top heavy, but it was okay. And then they came out with a VRD, and it's like, dude, I'm a Vanquish fan now. I am a Vanquish fan. I mean, the SCX10 Pro, that's a phenomenal truck. And like at the Cherokee, I'm taking both of them. If I'm going to do like a trail walk around, I'm taking the Pro because of the selectable underdrive. 1-to-1 is way more efficient. Like I did a video today on efficiency, right? It is way more efficient for like a trail, and then you can shift into 40% underdrive for the hard rocks, right? So that's wonderful. The VRD performs on the rocks incredibly. However, you're stuck with 37%. So if you're on the trail, that's where the Vanquish is not going to be very efficient. Be constantly dragging that back end around. So that's why I'm taking both trucks up there for that. And then obviously the big SCX 6x6x6 by something or another. Yeah, that thing. Tetra, what's up, buddy? Well, dude, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Good deal. Yeah, I'm just naming it Sam. Good old Sam. It's a heavy presence at my local hobby shop now here in Ocala. Heavy presence. You're talking about the VRD, stranger? Yeah, Turtle. I try not to think so, but I think so. Pros and their Class 1 trucks. Oh, the Pros, yeah. Dude, the Pro works good. Did you guys see the video I did? Another video. Did you guys see the video I did where I put the 4.19s? I believe it were the landmines or the tusks. Yeah, the tusks, I believe it was, versus the 4.75 tusks. Man, the smaller tusks pretty much won that thing because everything was lower, better center of gravity. Obviously, axle clearance plays an issue, and I want to put some 4.19s on the VRD just for a drive, just to see how the axle clearance and all works on that one. I think it'll do pretty good. Marcus, yes it does, buddy. Yeah, Stealth, Clayton sent me a picture of that one. Yes. That looked like a pretty good job on that. Now, if I was to do like a bouncer chassis for that, I wouldn't want it on an SCX 24. I would want it based off the TRX4M. That way you get wider axles, a little bit more size to that thing, and also less gear reduction, so you actually have a little more wheel speed on it. So that would be what I would want if I was to build another one, and it would have to be green because all my bouncers are green. The Rift bouncer from Addictive, green. The SCX6 bouncer from Addictive, green. My Ram bouncer is going to be green, so they're all going to match. So if I was to go with a smaller bouncer, I would have to have green. Ben Moore, what's up? Maybe an obstacle after Sam. We always saw him on the rocks. Yeah, Sam was awesome, man. He'd get right out there with us. Yeah, I'm probably going to do both though. But the reason I don't have an obstacle named Sam is I don't have anything that's good enough to be called Sam at this point. Is that if that makes any sense? There are some pine trees by CCXRC, a couple rigs. I'd love to try something else. Okay, gotcha. So with my user inserts for my VRD to drive it. User, he's working on it. I kind of sold way too many for him. Wish there was an RC bouncing here in Florida. Well, there is. It's just not like when you're up there in the hills and stuff like that, you know. Georgia Rock Zombies, they've got it going on. They do RC bouncing at the SRRS events. They kind of have like a little side thing going where the real bouncers are. So they've got that going. The Arma Typhon TLR tuned RTR, Daniel, buddy, ours are 6S and all that, but the vast majority of us just simply run 4S on them. The vast majority of us. The tires are going to last longer. The gears are going to last longer. The buggy's going to last longer. And believe me, if you're going to be racing it, it's just as fast. And I do believe some tracks actually limit you to 4S on them. So, I mean, I've run 6S on mine a few times. And it's awesome when I had like the little, the Black Mambas Pro lines. Zoom, zip, and backflips like crazy, man. It was phenomenal. But all we run our buggies on is 4S. I run my truggies on 4S too when I'm racing. Bustnut, I do not want your biscuit. Plan for any two-wheel drive solid rear axle desert pre-run. Bronc Lander, it's amazing you mentioned that because I do have one sitting right here that I'm working on. This is a twin I-beam. I showed this like 3 times, but we're going to show it again. Nothing but a motor to a drive shaft, buddy. TRX4 portal rear axle for a little bit of extra gearing, and you know how tough these axles are. Plus, it's got the selectable locker. I think I got this from Jenny's RC off of eBay. The axle, I think is where I got it from. Yeah, this is actually going to be that. It's got a 14-inch wheelbase as well. So this is something I've been working on. And I just got the rear towers on it today. I've got a lot of bracing to do into here. Well, actually, the battery tray goes into here, so that'll brace it up. But I got to get a sway bar back here as well. I don't want that to torque twist too crazy. But yeah, that's what it's going to be. I'm on the list waiting for user answer of this. Max says videos. Sorry, guys. Hey, Joe, how's that Exo tattoo? I do not have one. I have not made 100,000 subscribers yet. Put in the car when traveling around town. Losi LMT or SCT 4.0. Dude, I would do the Losi LMT just because it's so versatile. I don't have a I don't have a Techno SET 410 2.0, but I can tell you from first-hand experience, Technos are amazing. The Techno is probably more of a performance-based vehicle than what the Losi is. So, but man, if I had to choose between the two, I don't have the 410 2.0. I'd probably take the LMT just because it's a monster truck. Man, you can rip a backflip on anything. You know, just boom, start ripping backflips and having a good time with that. You're making something unique out of a SCX 10. Moe's Garage. Am I getting the X Max Ultimate? No, sir. I have no intentions to get the Ultimates. If you see an Ultimate on this show, then Traxxas has finally acknowledged me and sent me something. Because I have no intentions to get an Ultimate X Max or the Ultimate XRT. Mine are already there. I mean, really. There are cheap $12 sway bars you can get off of Amazon. It's just a simple straight bar, but you may be able to come up with something, adjust those to make those work. LMT is also a crowd pleaser. Yes, sir, it is. JJ, Saturday, Saturday, Saturday. Yes. What's happening on Saturday, JJ? I do need to get a LMT 116. I really do. Held over until Sunday. I seriously want to try the new J Concept Super 73. Dude, those look so awesome, don't they? I mean, I've actually been looking at them myself, but I don't really have anything that would fit them correctly, if that makes any sense. I mean, no, I have to figure out what I have that will actually fit them correctly. JJ, that's it, buddy. Cherokee Rock Village. I can't wait. I have my hopes up. I hope enough people show up to where next time I can look at this and say, hey guys, look, I did a meet and greet per se, and we had 80 people show up. Like, yeah, that way I can take those numbers and I'll get a hold of Reef. I'll get a hold of every other company that I deal with, because I deal with quite a bit of companies. I do quite a bit of work behind the scenes for a lot of companies, by the way. I get with all of them and say, look, I need giveaway items. I need giveaway items. Send me your banners and we'll make something of this. We will actually make this into an event. So hopefully I have a bunch of giveaways, free stuff. I don't want to organize any events or anything like that, but maybe a crawl course that you guys can have fun on, something like that. And if we do a crawl course that I want, it will be my rules, and which means there is no penalty for reversing at all. Because we don't charge for reversing here. That's a stupid, stupid rule. Marcus, you're right. I do have a Clodbuster. And I have these stock tires on there. They're not even glued. Are they 2.6 wheels? If they're 2.6 wheels, then maybe they need to go on. I mean, I forgot about my Clodbuster. That would actually be about right, wouldn't it? I've seen some Sin Reapers, and not my cup of tea there, buddy. I hear that the Traxxas X-Max Ultimate are going to be limited. Oh, they probably will. I mean, heck, they want $1,500 for these things, okay? So the only way to justify that is to make a limited number. You know, that way it makes people think they're more desirable. And then you'll be seeing them like the Snap-on trucks on eBay for $3,000. Ooh, it was limited. Yeah, no. I don't buy into that stuff. As far as limited, I've got so many one-offs and special unique builds. I got a bunch of limiteds, but they're only worth something to me, you know. Willie King vintage style should be in Thursday. You might have some more Canadians messaging you, telling them that if they cover shipping, you might ship to Canada. Anything going to Canada has to be like, you know, one-on-one dealing with that right there, because of shipping and everything like that. I believe it cost me like, I think it was $45 to ship the servos to you guys, I believe it was, and what the shipping cost for that. And that was just a package like this. So yeah, it seems to be real cheap to get things into America, but to get things out of America, oh boy. For mine paid for a month. Hey man. Yeah, see, I got to see if I can get one, Andrew, because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys, Arthur has one. Arthur's gonna be starting popping out axle housings and all kinds of stuff to build the LMT18s. So I kind of need to get one. Should be a good crowd from all I know. Well, I can't wait to see it, JJ. Vidavon Adamantium. You got it, buddy. 3.7, 3.2 size. Probably designed to fit their own wheels. If they were 2.6, then, you know, I'd definitely put them on the Clodbuster. I bought the nice billet wheels for the Clodbuster off of eBay years ago when I built that. So that's actually got metal wheels on that. Hey, Stealth. If you get a big order for foams or inserts, and I get an order for servos, we need to kind of team up so we can combine shipping to make this work out for both of us, man. Because if it costs me $45 to send the servos to them, and it costs you 45, but together it costs us 50, we can both save a few dollars. The only thing is, if one package gets lost, everything's gone. So maybe not. The flare rate box is the best flat rate. Yeah, I don't know. I have to go. I'll have to see. Is Traxxas coming out with a new Summit V 2.0? I doubt it. I'm actually surprised they're keeping the eRevo 2.0. Are they? Man, Canada's right across the border. Some of the guys that I ship to, there's been a couple in Canada where I ship right to their buddies right across the border. They come visit. That seems to work out. Rob Conant, what's up? It's priority mail, so that's a difference. And a large flat rate box can take up to 70 pounds. Yes. 2280. I'll have to try that to see if that'll work to Canada. I don't think it does, though. We're bashing and not racing, just getting it because of aluminum upgrades. Do I bash mine on 4S? Of course. I hit everything on 4S with it, man. It flies everywhere. It does great. No issues at all. 6S does get crazy. Where is the next crawling event? Ren P. Well, you got Axial Fest this weekend, the 23rd, at Cherokee Rock Village in Leesburg, Alabama. There's a whole bunch of us going to be there. RC, you're right. Parts for the Asuga. Bustnut, what are you breaking on the Asuga? Are you getting any of the new Creightons from Arma? J Runner? I don't believe so. I mean, I've got the EXB already, the 6S. I mean, I've had that for a while, and I basically put like a stock system in it. So I kind of have what they're offering now already. So there's no need to get that one. Had the Creighton 4S. I drove the Arma, the Mojave 4S. Steering is just bleh. But otherwise, it's good. I've gotten a Mojave 6S, all that. I mean, I'm actually good on Arma stuff, in all honesty. Have you ever tried FPV crawling in trails? Yes, I have, years ago. I actually had a Fat Shark goggles and all that. And I did this like an idiot at night, and I had like a RC Bronco, I think it was a TRX4 Bronco, with headlights, and I'm driving this thing from my back porch, and I'm driving out there. I look at the rocks I've got. I'm like, all right, there's the rocks. And I'm looking, I'm like, where are the rocks? I try to turn around, I can't see any of the rocks. Where the heck? I finally had to take a flashlight and go out there. I had drove past the rocks into the woods, and luckily I could hear the thing moving. I couldn't even see the headlights on the vehicle. I really went off course with that thing. Okay, so you ain't broke anything yet. Have you driven it any? Or is it sitting there collecting dust? I literally live 5 minutes away from you, bust nut, and you never come out to the track. 5 minutes away. Huh. That's a midnight pumpkin, a complete system, only a servo. Man, I would just do like a 1060 and a 21 turn brush motor, dude. What 1.6 vehicle is coming from Axial? I have no idea. A Capra 1.6? Man, that would be neat. I wouldn't mind seeing a 1.6 scale Rift. That would be pretty neat. Okay, so they updated the steering setup. How did they update the steering on it? Am I doing any auctions tonight? I need some 1.9 wheels and tires. I know I got some. I do have some. I really do. The problem is I would need a certain amount to actually, make it worthwhile. But do you guys want to do an auction on some tires? I haven't said I can auction. I don't really want to auction them off, but they're the only brand new set of tires that I have. Amazon portal axles, I'd probably stay way away from those. As far as like tires go, and I've got to replace these, okay? So hang on for a second. Hang on. Hang on a second here. Sorry, guys. All right. All right. The only thing that I would raffle off, or if you guys want to auction this, are they sold out? But all I have is a brand new set of J Concepts megalithics. And I bought 2 sets of these before I did the links. That's why I've got these. Chris, have I tried megalithics yet? Yeah, buddy. Megalithics are awesome. Crawler Tracks, what's up, buddy? Send me a message, please. So I have these right here. Brand new megalithics, J Concepts. They even got the little shiny thing on them. They are absolutely legit. I bought these directly from jconcepts.net. Let's just see where the bidding goes. Go for it. Brand new J Concepts. At least I'll have 1 set left over, right? Scale Mountain in Summerfield, Florida. Nice. Okay. I ordered mine straight from them. So these are about the only tires that I would raffle. Or not raffle, excuse me. Not raffle. Bid off. So, but yeah, these right here are awesome. Clayton, best weather. I bid my love. Dude, you've already got a tattoo. You've already proven that. Paul King, $50. And I'm fine with that because Paul lives right down the road. I don't even have to ship anything. He can stop by tomorrow and pick these up. $50. I am fine with going once and going twice on this. What do you guys want to do? I'm waiting to see. Now, I know there's a lot of lag here, but these would absolutely go to Paul. I'm fine with that. He's right down the road. Not to have to ship or anything like that. It's like, yeah. I'm assuming you guys are commenting, but I'm not seeing anything pop up on the screen right now. I see Paul King with a bunch of smiley faces. Oh, Turtle done and threw 80 down. I think they cost that much. They do not cost this much retail. They are not $80 retail. RC Pete wants some. Oh, turtle from the top rope. Yeah. I mean, they do not cost that much retail. But turtle, are you serious? How far is my local shop? North Florida RC. They are probably about maybe 30 to 45 minutes away. And there's also one maybe about an hour away. Hurricane Hobbies. Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, if Turtle just put that up and he's not serious about it, I don't hold that. I'm not going to hold that to him. I mean, 80 is more than what they cost new. Before I would confirm that 80, I'd at least go on like jconcepts.net and see if they have them in stock that you can order, or A-Main or something like that. Oh, so 80 is market price with shipping. Okay. See, J Concepts is literally like 4 hours away from me, and I've never been there. I really need to take some time and drive down there. See, if I did a mullet like when I do my mullet build right here with the two big V's, it would be a wig. It would definitely be a wig. Are the foams included? Yeah, they come with foams. I'm not opening the packages. RC Mud Truck, go straight to J Concept. Absolutely. What I paid this week for my sets. All right, so you're paid $66. Yeah, 29 a set. Yeah, about or roughly about $30 or so. I went to Graves in Orlando one time, but it was quite a few years ago. So we got about 3-4 minutes to go. Do I have one open? Yeah. Right there. And my other ones, now these are really nice, but they do kind of wear quick. And I'm definitely keeping this set right here because I got a feeling at Cherokee, I'm going to chew the ones on my VRD up. I got a feeling they're going to be way too broken in when I get done with Cherokee. I'm keeping these, buddy. I'm keeping these, and apparently Paul is after this. I'm assuming you're okay with that, Turtle. I mean, you said you are. We're going to be going live for channel members only here real soon. So, why no two-stroke? I'm not good with little motors. I can barely operate my weed eater. But we got 12 minutes, and then I'm going to set up and go to channel members only. So, hour there, yeah. Okay, 70 from J Concepts was shipping, so $19 tip. Turtle, are you? Look, I mean, send me an email. Let me put my email. I'll make sure everybody is serious here. Bust Nut bid 100. See, Bust Nut is right down the road, but he don't have any crawlers. He has nothing for it. Oh, Bust Nut did. I'll give you 100. Must be all autographed and a picture of you kissing the tires. I can do that. Bust Nut's just joking. All right, email me right there. Email me right there, Turtle, because they're going on your capper 4-wheel steer. Okay. Turtle is serious enough. These are going to Turtle. Sorry, Paul. They will finally release a race camp type. Dude, Brett, I have literally let the Exo guys drive my race camp. I would love to see something like that be available, dude. I really would. They could do that and have such a good chassis and everything, man. I would love for that, you know, because that is such a fun truck. I mean, I'm running box stock Rift axles. Sorry, Paul. Yeah, I would love to have the race camp be available to everybody. Because as it is right now, you got to buy a base camp and a Rift, and then graft them together. And then you're gonna have to have. I think, I think it has LMT lower links on it, so you got to buy those. Yeah, it's way too much money when you can have both a base camp and a Rift, and basically be just as good, right? So all right, we got 9 minutes to go. And then about 5 minutes after I close up here, I'm going to have the live stream for the channel members. Doritos. You know, sometimes you'll get a bag of Doritos and they're so cheesy. It's so good. And then sometimes you'll get them and it's like, yeah, they're just chips. Nothing special at all. Well, you get the base cab and do the Vidavon axles and all that, but you still have to have all the internals. And that's going to add up to a stupid amount of money for that thing. How do I run the Ascent without the bed? If you have the blue body, take the bed off. There's a couple tabs on the sliders that pop up, and that actually will catch the bed or the back of the cab. You can use, I think it's set up for like maybe a body clip or like a Velcro or something like that to kind of stick that back of the cab down. Doritos make good for starting fires? Do Doritos burn? Hold on, these chips actually burn? Where's my... Oh, man. I put my microphone away. So these chips actually burn. You serious? I've never tried to burn a potato chip. Quiet. I don't have any way to put out a fire. So I'm not going to do it. But I have a little torch. I will try to burn this thing outside tomorrow. You watch. Not that one though. Really? Charcoal. I know when you leave a potato chip on a table, it leaves a little oil stain on it. What? No way. That guy is awesome. Dorito casserole. I have never made Dorito casserole. Clayton, I will not do the one chip challenge. I bought that chip back when I went to work. Okay. I bought the chip because there's some guys talking smack. I brought that thing in there and said, look, here it is. Okay, on Friday, I'll eat the whole thing. I'm a man. Ugh. Dude, they all chickened out. What happened was I gave them too much time to research it. So yeah, they all chickened out. Even Donnie was supposed to be like the hot champ or something around there. Donnie is like 103 years old. He barely walks. More like a hobble, and that dude still works there. Bustnut 33 can tell you about him. It's just I'm like, dude, I did not want to be there till I was dead. I wanted to get away while I could still move, go, and do. And so far, it has been amazing. Donnie Elmore. You know Bust Nut. Good old Donnie. Cross RC 8S. Cross RC has an 8S truck. Recommend making the Arma Typhon wider. Daniel, what I did to my Arma Typhon, I did make it a little bit wider, but this is how I did it. I did it with Creighton 6S knuckles and hubs front and back. When you do this, okay, all you need are the Creighton knuckles and hubs. You need the Creighton wheel hexes because it's a little bit different there as well. And then the Creighton outer axles. And then you can bolt them right on. You don't have to mess with the steering or anything. All that stuff goes right on. So that's how I made my Typhon a little bit wider. Not a lot, maybe about 10 millimeters overall. But that is a way to widen your vehicle without doing stupid wideners and all that. That's the most proper way that I can think of. The better proper way would be to use some longer suspension arms so you keep your geometries where they're supposed to be, but that wasn't quite available. And I thought about trying to use some Mojave arms on it, but that didn't work out. Marcus, I say retirement. It has not been retirement. It has been letting go of the day job to work a lot more. Bust nut, that's it. Won't retire. That time is the only commodity that you can't get more of. You are right, cardboard. If you wait for the proper time, if you wait for the right time to leave that job to start on your own, you're going to die there. And Bust Nut can tell you, we've seen quite a few guys retire out of there, and they just waste away. And I honestly did not want to be one of those guys. So I was able to work the channel, the affiliates, website, all this stuff in to make it to where I'm actually living pretty decent, honestly. I'm not rich, not by any means, but all my bills are paid. Everything is good to go. I've got extra money to go and do. So I'm doing pretty good. And honestly, in the online world, there is no limit other than you. Or in my case, there is no limit for me other than me. Simple as that. So it's just kind of I had to take the chance. I gave them 25 years, and I worked my way. I would literally be up till 12 or midnight. Midnight is 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, just to get back up at 5 o'clock, 5:30, and go into work. So I did that for about 2 years, and I finally worked my way into being able to do what I do now. And I absolutely hate alarm clocks. I hate setting my alarm even when it's for something that I want to do. I am still in the mode to where I don't want to wake up to an alarm clock for any reason at all. At all. Um, I wear shoes every now and then, but that's about it. Like at Cherokee, I'll be wearing shoes because of, well, obvious safety reasons, right? But regardless of all that, I am still at the point to where I'm still making it a point to sleep late. All through school, all through everything in life, we've always got to wake up to an alarm clock. So I am really enjoying no alarm clock. Now, I'm going to have to use an alarm clock when I get up early and go to Cherokee Rock Village, but I'll make it work. Guys, we're about to wrap this up here. You guys have been awesome. Rich is a state of mind. You're correct. Yeah, RC Daily finally shows up. the new TWSTHR that came out. I don't even know what that is. Do you get long service pay leave in America? It all depends on who you work for and what the benefits are. When I left my job, I wasn't old enough to actually claim anything. So my pension and all that is frozen until I turn 55. Then I can get my pension out of there, my 401k. I've just kind of got that sitting there. I should probably move it around a little bit, but I've got that sitting there. I can't actually draw on that till I'm 59 and a half or something like that. So, anyways, I am doing pretty darn good. And like, I can go and do things now, which is amazing. And I look at like the yard, the park, and everything. I'm like, how did I ever do this and have a job? Even working 8 hours a day, it was 10 hours round trip. And then with daily videos, which it's not that I had to do daily videos, it's just I had so much that I wanted to show, so many things I wanted to do. So that was the whole main purpose for the daily videos. And it kind of happened by accident. I think in 2019, I was looking at and I had enough video because I was only doing like 2 videos a week. And I looked at them like, man, I got enough videos for 6 months. I'm like, by the time I put this video out, it's going to be outdated. The product's going to be gone. No big deal. And it's like, so I started dailies. And when I started the dailies, that's when it really picked up. The whole channel, everything. 2020, um, during the whole COVID thing and all that, that was when I found affiliates, started doing those, and man, I've worked my way into what some guys say living the dream, and I guess it is in some ways. But regardless of all that, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. That was a heck of an ending there, wasn't it? But guys, you guys have a great day, great night. I hope everybody has an absolute wonderful Merry Christmas. Spend time with your family. That's the most important thing. I'm working on getting a bunch of videos scheduled. I want to do a talk video on Christmas, which would be a little bit of like what I was just talking about, if that makes any sense. Anyway, guys, I want you all to have a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. And I will see you guys hopefully Tuesday, the 26th. And hopefully I will have a little bit of a scenario set up to where I will have some RAM bouncers to show you guys. So guys, have a great one. And you guys be good. Have a good one. Lots on the itinerary. You got it, buddy. I'm out of here.